place
Okay.
out there. You know, you down there in the boondocks, so it's his place.
Hey, we got
In the
one cop.
boondocks,
Look, we
you
got
need a
one.
special Wi-Fi tower.
We got one cop, and he finna retire.
If I stay down there, I have to get the best Wi-Fi available.
I got the best. I got Riddle.
Who you service with?
Riddle.
Who?
Ritter.
Renner? I ain't
Ritter. Ritter.
Oh shit, that's some local shit. You gotta have big names.
Well, Spectrum keeps going down, so the AT&T, so we had to let them go.
You remember that when they went down to the bottom of the ocean and that thing exploded and them people died not too long ago?
Hell no. What are you talking about?
Okay, let me inform you.
I don't watch the news.
Titanic, right? The movie Titanic, right?
Yeah.
Okay, they have the wreckage at the bottom of the ocean.
Okay.
And a lot of people like to go down there and see it and sightsee it, you know, which is crazy to me too. I wouldn't do it, but you got people that actually like to do it. You know, it's people with a lot of money that's bored and got nothing else to do. And on top of it, they risk takers. They want to risk their fucking life.
Yeah. But I ain't risking my life to see a damn boat. It
was this boat that was designed, a submarine, to go down there, right?
Mm-hmm.
And people went down there for years without nobody dying. Finally, this time when they went down there, they had this detector on the motherfucker that if they go a certain feet, people would know where they are in case they get lost to come and save them, right?
Okay.
But so happened, the signal thing broke when they got to a certain depth in the water, in the ocean. So America lost contact with these motherfuckers, didn't know where they was at, what the fuck was going on. It was all over the news. I can't believe you see the news over the news for like a whole week straight.
I don't watch the news.
So I'm talking about even on social media just popping up. So what happened was the thing lost signal and it just kept going farther and farther and farther down, farther than it was supposed to go. Got down there and it fucking exploded. It disintegrated at the bottom of the ocean.
It killed all them people.
Killed everybody. The motherfucker who drove it down there, he was rich. They had a billionaire Indian. They died. A man and his son. I think the man and the son. It was a man and the son that didn't die because for some reason the son told his dad at the last minute he didn't feel right about the shit.
I don't blame him.
The point of the story I'm making now, they got some other goddamn food that's a billion. Now he wants to go down there and try his luck.
He wants to go try his luck or try to find their ass. They body parts.
He want to try his luck.
Either way, he's stupid.
I'm talking about they gonna do all type of tests and all type of shit to make sure it's safe. This
but he probably because he's a billionaire, he gonna pay some dumb fool that's gonna go down there for a couple $1 million and see if he can make it down there and back.
I love money. It's a lot of things that I do for money, a lot of things I want.
But that ain't one.
I gotta go to the bottom of the motherfucking ocean to get rich. I would never be rich. This motherfuckers is crazy.
See me, I'm an entrepreneur and I'm smart about it. I'll be like, okay, so you gonna give me how many million? Okay, let me go find this fool on the street and give him 1.5 million to go do it. I'd be to pay somebody else to do it.
Man, you got to be fucking crazy. White folks, they got way more heart than niggas. I give it to them. Yeah. Like we got different types of heart. I would rather you give me a gun right now and know three niggas finna pull up and shoot at me. I'll take my chances with that before I go down there in that motherfucking water. I swear to God.
I mean, my two biggest fear of dying. I don't fear death, but my two biggest fear is drowning and dying in fire. I mean, because drowning is like it's like you see it. I done heard stories about, I done almost drowned at the fucking Virginia Beach. So that right there is enough for me to, no, I don't play with it. It don't fight fair.
It's just like, you ever seen that show, I Shouldn't Be Alive?
Yeah.
And they show all these people getting trapped in these different places and they barely survive and they go through hell. Like, that's too much. I wouldn't attempt that. Like, they had these one people. They was in the California trails, right? They went hiking with a group, and they was just supposed to go a certain amount of feet and take a few pictures and follow the trails and then go back.
Yeah, but somebody had to be nosy and go a little further.
Yeah. What happened was that it was a couple. They ventured out from the group, started having fun, talking about how pretty the scenery was, and it was so beautiful. And they made just a couple of turns. The couple of turns they made throwed them off, because, you know, when you out there in the wilderness, like, I watch that show so much I take it serious. If you venture out just a little bit, you fucked up. But what I've learned from watching this show, when you venture out just a little bit, the smartest thing to do is to stay right fucking there. Yeah. All of them that making mistakes, they just keep walking and shit. Yeah. And next thing you know, they end up 3 miles across the island. Nobody don't know where they is. Like,
you don't know where.
Exactly. But you got to be crazy to take some of the chances that people are taking. Now,
I mean, when I was younger, I wanted to do shit like that. I wanted to go to the highest mountain and jump off shit. But I mean, I got a will to live now. I got grandkids.
Go to the highest mountain?
Yeah. I wanted to do all this shit when I was younger.
You want to climb to the highest mountain?
Yeah.
Yeah, you crazy too.
My dad said I was a daredevil. I wanted to bungee jump, skydive. I wanted to do all this shit. I probably in my 20s
your history to see who all your people. You check your history, like, to see all the people who in your blood and in your family bloodline. Because to want to hike a mountain, you got to be crazy as a motherfucker.
Well, no, my dad always said I was a daredevil. Anything that you said that couldn't be done or shouldn't be done, I wanted to try it. I wanted to do it. I mean, for one, I was a tomboy growing up. So it was nothing for me to, if a boy could do it, damn it, so could I.
Oh, no, I ain't doing that. You heard about Beyonce? I mean, you heard about Nicki Minaj?
Mm-mm.
She got caught at the airport with some weed in Amsterdam.
It's weed.
Huh?
I said it's weed. I mean, it ain't like she got caught with crack.
You heard you said weed, right? It was weed with Brittany Griner, too.
But it's weed. I mean, damn, everybody's making marijuana.
Stuck over there in that country for getting caught with that weed.
I don't know. I mean, but still, my thing is it's marijuana.
She was stuck over there for a long time. The president had to make a pardon there to let go a terrorist just for them to let her go. See, it's different over here in America where we at. Getting caught with weed is cool. In certain countries, they gonna fuck you off. If you ever go to the country, you better not go over there with no weed thinking it's just weed.
Why didn't she just smoke it all before she came home?
Nah, I mean, weed. It wasn't no cocaine. You gotta go Google that, brother.
But my thing is, it's still weed.
Cocaine, she wouldn't be out. She'd be locked up.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's weed. I mean, damn near everybody is making it legal now. I mean, shit.
Yeah, but the other countries ain't like over here, though. What I'm saying, they want to make money. Especially if you a famous motherfucker. Now, see, you know, Nikki got out good because where she got locked up at, it wasn't no big thing. They just made her pay a fine. But this was Russia, where Brittany Griner was at. They want their money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's a totally different level from over here.
My thing is, if you know these other countries are like that, don't test your gangster. I mean, don't. For what? You you really want to be trapped in one of these low budget prisons, which I did see a documentary the other day on some of these prisons, and some of these prisons are fucking nice in some countries.
They got some prisons hard as a motherfucker.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know,
they do.
a nigga think they want to be locked up. You don't want to be locked up till you go over there. See, over here, like, you know, they give you fucked up food and shit, but it's way better than them other countries.
I seen that on the documentary too. Some of it looked like just like somebody shitting about. And I'm sitting here like, yeah, I come out of that motherfucker being 102 pounds or 92 pounds or less. Because ain't no way I'm going to sit there and eat that nasty shit.
What 5 people would you bring with you if you were stuck on a desert island, a deserted island? Just say you got trapped and stuck, and you could pick 5 people to be with you while you stuck. Now, you don't know when they come to save you or help you or none of that. But if it's 5 people that you would want to have with you on a deserted island, who would you pick?
That's a hard question. Because one, I would want some. It's hard for me. One, people get on my nerves after a while.
But you on a deserted island, you might not get saved. You need somebody there with you.
Yeah, I know that. So I would need somebody that can hunt, somebody with a green thumb that we could plant, you know, that I know can grow fruit and vegetables so we can survive. I mean, I would have to think of the long run. If I know that I'm going to be trapped on this island and don't know, that would be hard.
See, I'm going to tell you, I pick one of my partners because one of my partners, he good at planting and growing shit. He got a garden.
See, that would be my...
Make compost.
And see, that would be my mama.
Another reason why I pick him, he was in the military.
Okay.
See, so I know he know a little something about different things, a lot of that shit that I wouldn't know.
Now, see, that person like that would be my mama, but she would get on my nerves after a while because she'd be thinking I'm a kid again. Go on and do this, dig that hole. You ain't doing it right. And I'd be like, you know what? I'm finna drown her because she can't swim.
No, I couldn't. I wouldn't bring down one of them. They'll just fuck it up. We'll die fast. They don't know nothing about nature.
Now, see, like my daddy, he loves to fish. So I know that he would make a fishing pole out of something and we would survive. But I don't eat fish like that. So after a while, that will get on my nerves.
You got to make a fire to be able to get the fish, though. So, see,
I can do that. I was a Girl Scout, so I can do that.
So you know how to start a fire.
Yeah.
Now, look, sometimes when you strung out on the beach like the Amazon forest and shit like that, it's so wet and got all that moisture. It ain't as easy as you think to start a fire.
Yeah, it depends on how far you go, like in the different Amazons or whatever, or different trees. You have to go deep in there, and then you have to probably either dig. But like you said, it's best to look for the dry spot that you can. If there's any type of sunlight, 9 times out of 10, you're gonna want to lay it out for the sun to try to dry up as much moisture as you can.
Yeah.
And you got to make sure that you plant your fire high up. So you got to think about high tide and all of that.
What are red flags in a relationship? We can get to the real shit. What are red flags in a relationship?
Well, it depends because your red flag might not be a red flag for me. With me, somebody that if we arguing and you run up on me, that's a red flag. You not being constant, that's a red flag. I don't know. It's several things.
I feel like
for me anyway.
I feel like people that accuse people of doing shit a lot is a real red flag. Because if you're trying to be with somebody and fuck with somebody in a real way, you can't be just going around accusing them. Like, it's either you're gonna believe in them to fuck with them, or you not. You know, if you just feel like they're that type of person, you just need to leave them alone. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you never seen nobody do shit, this just what you think they doing. It's a lot of toxic people out there like that.
It is.
Never seen you do shit, but swerving down, you doing something while you trying to be in a relationship with them.
Either that or they going by he said, she said.
Yeah.
Somebody else and told them that, oh, well, he did this or she did that, and they going by their word of mouth instead of yours.
Look, I've been fucking with this lady, right?
Mm-hmm.
For a while. In the beginning, everything was good. You know, really ain't been nothing bad or nothing like that. But lately, for like the past 3 or 4 months, it's been a lot. She's accused me of 1,000 different things.
Well, one, you got to look at you are an upcoming star. I'm gonna say it that way. You know what I'm saying? So that's probably fucking with her mentality. You deal with a lot of women for one. I mean, I don't know what she's accusing you of because I ain't asked.
Yeah, but okay, but I'm finna let it out. We ain't sugarcoat nothing on here. Everything finna be exposed tonight. She probably watching that because the truth is gonna be exposed. I'm like the Maury show. Goddamn. But I ain't got.
Well, you are not the father. No.
When she met me, this is what I was doing. You know, comedy, social media, building my brand and shit. She know that I'm interacting with girls, men, people, period. You know what I'm saying? All of a sudden, when I started doing certain shows with girls, she started accusing me of this and accusing me of that. And I'm like, hold on. We never had this problem. This never was the agreement in the beginning. If you're going to fuck with me, you're going to be positive. You're going to be laid back. You're going to be stress-free. I don't do that. You see what I'm saying? Like,
right.
I spend too much time and effort and work doing what I'm doing to make it toward being successful. It take a lot of work, and I got a lot of work. This ain't even an inch of what I got to do. You feel me?
Right.
So, you know, I feel like that's a real red flag when somebody comes to doing it and they just making that a pattern. Like this shit been more and more later to the point that I know we ain't finna make it. You see what I'm saying? Because you gotta be fucking with somebody. Because I ain't even finna let you throw me off of what I'm doing. I like to smile, make people laugh, and I'ma laugh every day.
Right.
So all that other crazy shit, I ain't fucking with.
Right.
What rules do you have for relationships when you're in a relationship? Do you have any rules or just rule free?
It depends. Well, but what are you talking about? What you mean by rules?
Like I'm saying, do you have any rules when you're in a relationship with somebody? You just
Well,
with
I'm in a relationship now, but we really don't. I mean, I don't think we really have any rules. Just to be honest and be loyal to each other. I mean, he's got to understand it that he knows that I also like females. So I mean, we agreed that if it came to the point that I wanted to be with a female or something like that, I brought her home and we enjoyed that person together versus, one of us going out and cheating. I mean, we pretty much open and talk about any and everything.
right.
Like I told him, I feel like I don't care if we want to have a discussion why the sky blue and the grass is green, who made that up, then, that's just something we should be able to talk about.
Right. I don't believe it should be rules in a relationship. I believe it should be boundaries, respect, loyalty, and plans. I'm a planner. If anybody that I'm gonna fuck with, I plan shit. I'm not just waking up, living, hoping something happens. I don't live like that. I ain't never lived like that my whole life. That's how everything that I work towards end up working. Cause I come up with a plan and I follow that motherfucker. No matter the slips, the falls, ups and downs, I get back up and stick to the plan because I know it's gonna work. Gonna have some hurdles and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just what it is. But when you hop over the hurdles, get to the finish line, it ain't nothing like it. It's
Well,
so gratificating.
I don't think I really have, really do the plan thing. I probably need to. But I just, it seems like when I make plans, they fall apart. People get disappointed, feelings get hurt. So it just.
Hold on, not to cut you off. I used to fuck with a girl, and that's how she used to talk. You hear what I said with mine? when you make a plan, that doesn't mean it's gonna always work right then. You're gonna have the pitfalls and shit that's the part of trying to throw you off. And that's why most people don't complete it. It ain't that you can't complete your plan. It's just when something happens, you just be like, fuck this shit. This shit ain't gonna work. No, damn everything we do in life, we have to relearn sometime and regroup. It ain't always the perfect, you know what I'm saying, shot every time we shoot that motherfucker. So that's just what it is. But that's why I learned, because I done did shit and made a plan and say, look, this is where I'm finna be, this is what I'm finna achieve. And then I set out to do it. Then I start making steps, and then the setback come. And then I be like, okay, damn, I know this shit gonna work. What I did wrong, okay, don't do that this time. Then I go back at it again, and the next time I do it a little better. So, you know, it's just how she go. You know what I'm saying? But you can't let life kill your plan. You gotta keep fighting.
That's true. But I think, Nick, with me, I'm like, because I don't like to make plans, I'm a pretty much go with the flow type person. I'm open to suggestions. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm not. I'm always open to suggestions. I'm always willing to try new things, new adventures. I've always been an open book anyway, or just willing to try different shit any damn way. It's just, I guess that's just how I live life. I can't say that it's perfect. Look, can't say that. I done made mistakes.
I got a slogan. You got to make mistakes to be great. That's my slogan I go by. Just got to learn from it. If you don't learn from it, then you fucking up.
Yeah, and that's the big thing. And I tell my kids that all the time. It's okay to make a mistake. It's okay to stumble, and it's okay to fall. Just know that I'm there to lend a helping hand to help you back up, but you got to learn from that mistake. I can't keep helping you up if you're going to keep doing the same shit over and over. People get tired.
Right. Did you ever have a celebrity crush growing up? I know you did, don't I? You probably had more than one.
Several. Still got one on LL Cool J.
Who's your favorite?
LL Cool J.
You want to rub his muscles, then?
Them lips.
You want
them lips. No, them lips. The way.
The lips?
Yes.
To the man's lips.
Man, I just want that bottom lip.
Man, so you LL Cool J face.
No, it was at that when I had to crush on him, I was still a kid. You know what I'm saying? That's when I need love. Okay, I was still a teenager. I ain't know nothing about sex, but I just knew that man.
Who was your celebrity crush?
When I got grown, I still had several. Hell, I can't remember nobody's names per se.
I'm gonna tell you who my first one used to be Gina on Martin when I was in school.
Her big head ass.
Back then, I don't know, it was something about her face and her lips and shit. I just used to be one. Ooh, I'm telling you, her and Faith Evans. Faith Evans ugly as a motherfucker now.
I ain't seen
Skeletor. You see how she look like?
I ain't seen her.
Oh man, her face sucked in, bones showing and shit.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's because she got old or she doing a bunch of drugs, but she don't look like the face that used to be with Dick. But you know, everybody got to get old. You know, I ain't gonna look like that. No, I ain't gonna do it. I know I ain't, because I'm gonna keep myself up till I die. Man, you know, she looked fucked up. But back then, Gina, she was my celebrity crush. Pam was ugly to me back then. She's still ugly now.
It was Pam's facial, like the facial expression she made that made her ugly to me, and the way she, I don't know, but I thought she had a beautiful personality. I'm gonna say it that way. The girl can blow, like singing wise. I thought she blew Gina out the water. But now, if I had to go between them two, I probably would have picked Gina too. Gina was prettier.
Right. Then now I say, then to Roger P. Henson, she used to be my crush too.
I don't know who that is.
The one that played on Baby Boy. You know who they were.
Yeah.
I used to like her. She had some lips on her too. She looked real fuckable. See, some people that you see, like, for real, it's some people that you see, me personally, I don't know what it is. I be feeling like I'm probably a lion in the jungle or something when I think like this. But when I see certain women that have that look where I just be like, I can just fuck up right here and now. And everybody ain't got that type of look, that type of appeal. You know what I'm saying? Like, and she had that type of look. Especially when she used to be looking sad on Baby Boy on the move, and she did look so fuckable when she used to look sad. I'd be like, damn, I could cheer her up with this dick. Shit.
Damn.
But,
damn.
Yeah, I mean, you know, shit crazy. But it's a whole lot of shit going on, man. A whole lot of shit going on. People who grew up with very little affection tend to develop 10 traits later in life.
Okay.
Growing up without much affection can leave a impact on people. Do you agree?
Yeah.
Like, if you didn't have your mama, your daddy, you know, your uncles, your aunties, your grandmas, like a combined effort around you, I think you miss out on a lot of love, and you tend to do shit that the average person that didn't have that would do.
Well, I mean, it's hard for me to say because I grew up in a house with both my parents. And, you know, I had my grandparents and, you know, my whole family was like a community.
So you had everybody in the house.
Not in the house, but around us. You know, we went to my big mama's house and, you know, spent the weekends before she passed away. My cousins, we knew we was cousins, you know what I'm saying? Now family's so spread out. And, you know,
it chose to be bad as hell. You just chose to be bad as hell in life. It didn't matter. You had all your family around.
I did. I mean, I was the black sheep. I ain't gonna lie, I was the black sheep. With my immediate family, I was definitely the black sheep. I was the only girl. I was the middle child.
What made you the black sheep?
Because I guess because I wanted to experience life, and it's not that they didn't want me to experience life. Now that I'm older, I see this. But as a teenager,
some of the stuff you did, you had to do something for them to think you was the black sheep. What?
I did everything. Any and everything that I was supposed to do.
Doing everything the child shouldn't do. That's what you doing.
Pretty much. I've always been a firebug. Look, I've always been a firebug, so I love playing with fire. It was nothing for me to set something on fire just to see how it burnt. If you told me not to go do this, I went and did it just because you said not to do it.
I know. That's ridiculous. You got to play reverse psychology on you. Got to tell you to do something, and then you won't do it.
I'm probably still going to do it just to see if I can do it, or just because you said I could. I mean, I was just, and I know it was a lot of
win with you. That even that whatever they say, you just gonna just do some shit.
I'm just I mean, it was like I was the middle child.
Did your mom and dad they didn't whoop you that much? Did
you? Yeah. I got a damn near whooping their ass. I got so many. They got hard to whoop me.
If your dad and mama, when you was really little, was whooping you enough, you wouldn't been there doing that much. They let you get away with a whole lot, and they whooped you every
night. I got my ass towed up. Do you hear me? I can't sit here and act like I didn't. I got my ass towed up. I got whooping some days that I didn't do shit, and she was like, "That's probably an ass whooping for something that you thought you got away with and did."
What happened? You got it. That's what they say. When you whoop somebody ass so much, they can't feel this shit no more. They whoop you so damn much, you just was ready for it. Fuck it.
Pretty much. I got smart. I got smart. I started putting on extra layers of clothes.
Your mama in here watching you too. We talking about how bad she was. We talking about how bad she was, and y'all was whooping her tail, and she said that she just kept on doing stuff no matter what.
Look, I started putting on extra layers of clothes. They finally was like, okay, ass whoopers ain't working. Let's round up. I started sneaking out. Stole the car. Lied and said I did. Yeah, I stole my grandfather's car.
You stole the car. Oh, you need
13,
they didn't whoop you. They should have double whooped you.
Man, the police, somebody see me hit the telephone pole. I was smart. I laid sticks down where the tires was at.
You stole the car.
I was about 13 or 14.
Oh, Lord have mercy. That's ridiculous. Yeah,
My dad had just fixed it, and I told the motherfucker back up. Jumped the ditch and all of that. But I parked the motherfucker back just the way he had it. They came back home from fishing. He thought he was going to go out there. He's like, I don't know what's wrong with the car. By that time, the police pulled up. My dad's all in the cop's face ready to fight him like some, motherfucker, you lying on my daughter. My daughter ain't did no shit like that. And I'm like, yeah, daddy, I did it. My mom was like, go out there and tell the truth. And I'm like, I did it.
That's a shame. I can't believe it that a 13-year-old girl stole a car. Stole the whole car.
Yeah.
And when you got a whooping out, how long did it take you to do something else after you got a whooping? I'd have whooped you for a whole week after you stole that car.
Probably the next weekend. I probably snuck out. I snuck out so much that mom and them, the police.
You know what? They should have sent you to juvenile court. There was the time to sit you down there because you'd have listened then.
You know what? They probably should have, but they didn't. Now my daughter got caught shoplifting at Walmart, and I said, "Hey, it's the boot camp." She was there for like a whole month and a half, and my parents went and got her. They was like, "No, that is too much. You doing too much." I was like, "Y'all don't know half the shit that she been doing." I mean, she was fucking at 10. Well, I said at 12. She was fucking at 12, fucking motherfuckers I went to school with, sneaking out, had a whole motherfucker living in the house. Had a whole motherfucker living in the house with us.
Hi.
Talking about how bad she was at 13 years old, stealing cars. What was the worst thing you did when you was little?
The worst thing I did. Worst thing I did when I was little, at what age?
You did what?
At what age?
You did what?
What age?
Who?
What age?
13.
Worst thing I did at 13 was sold this girl.
You stole a girl?
Sold her.
You sold her? How did you sell a girl?
She knew he was trafficking before it was even known.
You talking about a doll? You get out the store, a baby
doll? I'm talking about a girl. She was getting on my nerves. She wouldn't leave me alone. She wouldn't stop being beside me.
So that's your daughter?
Hell no, I ain't got no daughters. That was somebody's daughter. I told her to go home.
So how did the girl get by you, first of all? How she
was a neighbor, and she would not go home. She always come over every day. And one of my homeboys was just around. I was like, hey, get her. Give me some money.
And you didn't go to jail?
Who's gonna tell on me?
The girl, when she got free, so she went willingly.
Yeah, she was ready.
Wow. See, I didn't do shit like that until my drugging days. When I was like,
what's funny? I was a virgin until I was 17.
You was a virgin until you was 17.
Mm-hmm. I was.
So you must play with toys till you was 17.
No.
I don't believe it.
I was a virgin until I was 17.
I married
my high school sweetheart.
Well, you good. I got it at 12.
I didn't. I was too scared.
To get it at 9, but I couldn't get it in. I was
too scared.
My mom told me that. I'll never forget it. And the girl had her pants down. And, back then, I didn't know that you got to get it wet and all that other stuff. So I'm steady trying to stick it in, and I ain't going. And I'm like, and she like, well, I don't know. And we took so long, my grandma come around the corner and called me with my pants down the corner and ran the girl out. I was mad as hell. I was like, damn, she fucked up my first chance. I ain't get another chance till I got 12. And when by that time, I got in that time.
What was the worst thing you did? What's your name?
I'm CC.
CC, I'm Yolanda. What was the worst thing you did?
Oh, I stole the car.
You stole a car?
Stole a car at 13.
But I don't think that's the worst thing I did, though.
I think she topped you. She sold a girl.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shit.
She sold and sold.
You ain't got nothing on her.
No.
God damn.
I don't like to be bothered.
I see. Let me keep my distance. I like where I'm at.
This is crazy.
Oh wow.
What's the most embarrassing moment of y'all life that y'all ever had? Most embarrassing moment.
Embarrassing?
I can go first while y'all think. I'm gonna go and tell you it was fucked up. Okay. One night I got ready to leave the house. I was in New Orleans. Fresh outfit on. I get out the car, hit the corner. I thought I had the far, but I shot it. Luckily, I'm like, damn. When I felt it run down my leg, I'm like, God, this a bitch. So I'm like, I gotta get back to the car because I gotta go back home. It's over with. The night ain't even finna start. I slid back to the car. I'm trying to walk as normal as I can, but I feel the shit on me and I'm feeling nasty and shit. So I get to the car. When I got to the car, I threw away that whole outfit I had on. And luckily, I think I had some napkins or something in the car, so I wiped all the little shit that was on my leg. And I had to drive home butt naked with just a shirt on. And I had to get out and go in the house, and I stayed in some apartments. So, bitches, think about that.
Oh, wait.
That was fucked up.
My pad fell out on the school bus.
The one I take the shirt
my
off.
My maxi pad fell off on the school bus.
What happened on the school bus?
My maxi pad fell off on the school bus.
Maxi pad, in the middle of the floor.
In the center of the floor. I didn't know how to wear them. I had just started wearing them.
Was it a light floor?
It was a heavy floor. It just fell out. And I had to walk home. Everybody was calling me Bloody Mary.
Man,
that was the most embarrassing thing.
You crying? You was sad.
I was sad. Yeah, it hurt my little heart.
Think about this time, this girl, I liked her. I remember her name. Her name was Russia. I was in I think, 7th grade, first year of 7th grade. And she had some big ass titties. Like some girls develop earlier than others, when you were in school. So she had, for some reason, she had grown woman titties. And I'm like, damn. So we get on the school bus, and I was always saying shit. So all of a sudden, I'm like, man, I suck shit out them big milky titties. And then everybody was like, who you talking about? My partner. So she was looking around. My partner was like, I bet you won't say her name. You always have them friends always send you out with ain't your friend. They fake as hell, but you don't know when you're young. You just think you're being cool. So he tell me, say the shit again. I say it again, then I say her name. She started crying the whole way on, the whole bus ride home because I said this. Because I could tell she had never had sex or nothing. She just knew she had big breasts. And she felt awkward because of what I had said. You know what I'm saying? But what you did, CC, we ain't forgot about you.
I think my most embarrassing moment was, I don't know. I've been embarrassed so many times, it don't even embarrass me no more. Probably my son. My son was breastfed. And he stayed on the titty until he was about 2 or 3. And he had no problem pulling. Yeah, I know.
So you was in public with a 2-3-year-old nigga sucking on your
titty?
Girl, he would pull. It was no getting him off. He would just literally just pull my titty out in front of people and start getting the milk.
I'm surprised.
And I think
call CPS on y'all.
He got put out of preschool for doing the same thing.
Oh,
She let him.
That wasn't on him. That was on you there.
No, it was for one. He was my son. He was the baby.
You heard what you just said. That was your son. That's not a valid excuse.
He was the baby. He's the last one.
No baby. You don't suck no shit out of him.
Well, at the time, I'm still married to my husband, and my husband was real big on. You got to breastfeed, and you got to feed him, make sure he's healthy. Don't give him that formula, this, that, and the other, all the shit at the store. So it was like I pumped. Even my ex-husband drank my breast milk.
Wow.
Yeah.
My ex-husband used to drink mine too.
Yeah. They said it was sweet. I just couldn't see myself.
I couldn't see me doing it.
It was my milk coming out of my titty, and it still was one in my mouth.
He ain't in the penitentiary right now. He free.
Who?
Your son that sucked your titty.
My son's never been in jail. My son is going to be 21. The end of this month, he has never been in jail.
Yay.
That's what I'm talking about. Because most niggas that do that, they be locked up.
Thank God, knock on wood, not him. Honestly, I cannot. I'm gonna brag on him for a minute. He's been on his own since he was 15. Me and him got into it when we first moved down here, and it's like his nuts dropped. He was feeling himself, and I was like, "Nigga, you want to do this? Get out there and do it."
Got some good nutrients out of sucking him the titties all the time. Shit.
Yeah, I gotta get off here. I'm gonna have company in from out of town.
Huh?
I gotta get off here. I'm gonna have company in from out of town. I stopped to say hi.
Okay.
Well, it was nice to meet you.
You too, Cece. Bye, guys.
Bye. But with him, it's like he put himself through school. You know, he's got his own apartment. Finna be a daddy for the first time. You know, he's still with the girl that he's got pregnant and everything. They get married.
This is a blessing. Yeah. What's superpower? If you could have a superpower, what superpower you wish you had?
What superpower? To be invisible.
Invisible. So you can walk around and stalk people and watch what they're doing. I know you watching.
Not even just stalk, just to. Sometimes you just wanna blink out and be away from everything. So I feel like if I could just make myself.
You want to steal people money and they don't know you're stealing it.
Just because I'm invisible don't mean that whatever I touch is gonna be invisible. So you gotta think about that.
Because if I was invisible, I'd be walking in banks. Ooh, hey.
Look at, but think about it. Just because you're invisible, don't mean the shit you touch is invisible.
I know. So, but by the time they realize what's going on, they'll just be thinking they done went crazy. You know how people live. They be like, I know I ain't just see that. I just seen a bag of money just moving in the air. And look, I seen a bag of money moving in the air. Then the door opened and they just walked out and poof.
Let's see, when I was a kid, I wanted to be like Wonder Woman, how she had the invisible plane and all of that.
But see, and another thing about being invisible too is you can get people when they sleep or in that nighttime.
You know I'm a freak like that.
At nighttime, his valuables laying around and stuff they can't see. Oh, you cold.
Oh, but do you know, how do you go press charges on being raped by a ghost?
That would be a good superpower for a girl that's in the entertainment industry. That's a call girl.
Wow.
Ooh, she'll get rich.
Man.
I would stay with all my customers till they fall asleep. And then I'd be like invisible, creeping through the night.
But here's the thing about it, though. You do that, eventually you're still going to somebody's going to catch on. to know that it's you, because like you just said,
I ain't gonna keep doing it. See, you trying to run it in the ground. You gotta use that. You gonna come up with that. You gotta keep doing that.
Yeah, but
One or two good missions, you in.
Yeah, but people get greedy. That's the thing.
Yeah, but you gotta know. Sometimes you got to know when to call it quits.
True.
Where did you meet the first guy that you ever met? You can't even remember.
The first guy I ever dated?
First guy that you ever dated. You remember where you met him at?
Job Corps.
Job Corps.
Mm-hmm.
Did you fall in love?
Yes, I did. Still remember his name. I still remember his name. His name was Luther Prince.
Ooh, Luther must have did some things. You remember him like that, the first guy, long time ago?
I was 16.
16.
Mm-hmm.
You ever slashed a man's tire before bust out of one?
Yup. My ex-husband.
Damn, why did you do that?
Well, one, we was married. Two, he was cheating on me constantly. I asked him to take me to the store because we was finna have this big snowstorm or whatever, and he told me he couldn't. He had to work. So he's dropped off some money on his lunch break, told me to find somebody else to take me. I finally found somebody, and guess who I see at the store with the next bitch and her kids? So yeah, I went crazy. You got me fucked up.
Why do y'all feel like that y'all can fuck with a man's property because he fuck with your heart?
Because
it's not the same thing.
I'm gonna say it like this. I don't think like that no more because me personally, I'm tired of replacing shit, so I'm not gonna fuck up your shit.
Well, I'm saying, why you not like that then?
But because y'all, most men look at their property as, I'm gonna say it how I'm trying to say this. Like y'all love y'all shit. Like when y'all get a new game system, new car, you know what I'm saying? That's like y'all's child. Y'all love that motherfucker more than anything. So if you done play with my heart and you done hurt me, I gotta hurt you where it's gonna hurt you. If I go out and fuck your best friend, that ain't gonna phase you, bitch. You just gonna be like, bitch, you a hoe. You know what I'm saying? That's not gonna phase you. Fuck your daddy, fuck your uncle. That ain't gonna phase you. But if if a woman tear up a man's shit like that, then yeah, that's gonna hurt.
But if you fuck with a man that got some money, car, you ain't did nothing. Then you gonna look. If he just flip on something new, you gonna look like a damn fool.
Well, no, then you gotta hit him where it hurts. You gotta hit his wallet.
I know why y'all do. You see how most of the time I say 60 to 70% of women that if a man put their hands on them, they call the police, right? You got a percentage of them don't call the police. If we started calling the police every time a woman slashed the tire, busted car one, there would have been the stop. Most men they don't never do that. Just think about it. They don't do that. Most men don't.
Most men don't, but he did. And they was going to take me to jail. And I said, before you put them handcuffs on me, look in the glove box. And they was like, what we need looking there for? I said, just look. He opened it up. He seen it.
If you look at most of the cases where women fuck up men shit, they don't be calling the police. And that's what women feel like is their right to say, yeah, if you fuck with me, I'm going to do that. You can't do that.
But you know, that's why, and I feel like that's why a lot of people don't look at domestic violence when a woman is beating on a man as serious as they do when a man is beating on a woman. It's women out here to do that shit too.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's more or less y'all's pride. You don't want to be looked down on or look weak. And to me, it's not even about being weak. It's about being smart. I mean, if a bitch is putting her hands on you constantly like that, then yeah, of course you're supposed to call the police.
Yeah, I just can't. I don't. Unfortunately, throughout my life, women that be with me, know not to play with me. Like, I ain't never been the type of guy to lie about this and what I'm doing in a way. You know, I'm usually telling you what's going on and what I'm about. You with me or you ain't. So that's the reason why I ain't haven't had them problems throughout my life of tricking a motherfucker and doing all this. But I still always say, even if there was the case, I just feel like you shouldn't fuck with a person's property. You should just move on. Just move on. I know it hurt. Cry. Drink whatever alcohol you like to drink. Smoke your cigarette. And life goes on.
You know, now that I'm older, now that I'm older, I know that. I'm not in the game of keeping nobody that don't want to be kept. You just froze. Okay, I thought you froze. Yeah. If you don't want to be here, there's the door. I'm not gonna hold you hostage. Yeah, it's gonna hurt. I'm gonna shed my little tears, but I'm gonna move on.
That's right.
As my auntie said, the best way to get over somebody is to get underneath somebody else. So
yeah. And for me, I'm gonna just focus on what I'm doing to win. I never use that strategy in life. If I'm through fucking with somebody, I gotta go fuck somebody else to make myself. I just lock in on what I'm trying to do. Cause the most important thing is being successful in life to me and sharing it with somebody that wants to be with me. So that's why I don't put that first. When that person comes, they gonna come. They there. If they real, they gonna stick. They gonna stay. If they ain't, it's meant for me to keep moving forward. But once I keep moving forward after that person, I ain't gonna fuck with nobody else until I reach my plateau. Because I don't need no distractions. I don't need no negative. I need number rounds. I'd rather have a bunch of good associates and friends fucking with me with what I'm doing and we all winning than to have problems. I ain't got time. You feel? But it's been a good episode. We're gonna smoke this cigarette over there, Auntie. I see you about to fire that thing up. And we
all right.